Here we go. Here's a look at the fans getting ready. Kansas City's Kauffman Stadium. The home field advantage goes to a pitcher's yard today. We're in Kansas City with the Royals. With Kruk and Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Hi, everybody. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. Starting on the mound today, Chien-Ming Wang. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Dodger lineup?
A tough matchup for this right-hander on the mound against this lineup. So he's going to have to really overachieve a bit today and really execute his pitches and elevate the level of his performance to be successful.
Now, let's see what Don Mattingly's got in the lineup today. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, every team needs a catalyst in their lineup, and Carl Crawford is one of the best at making things happen. He's also known to hit a bunch of triples and so much fun to watch run the bases because he can absolutely fly. And he's got some pop.
Up now, the center fielder. He's the game's first batter, and we're ready to get things started.
Number 31.
The pitch. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
But the last thing you want to do as a hitter is to swing for the fences on a good sinker. That's what he did, and he came up empty.
Boy, that one is stung up the middle. Got a chance to check out the Royals defense. Here's what it looks like.
The defense going to be critical in this game. They're going to have to make the routine play and some of the spectacular plays as well against this very difficult lineup.
Seager's in the batter's box.
Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple times just to keep him close.
It's Hosmer over there at first base. They'll hold him. Here's a sinker that misses, 1-1.
Well, and that'll saw his batting too if he swings at that one.
Here's the delivery. Waves at a fastball on that 1-1 pitch. Strike two.
Well, Gary, he's a very aggressive hitter on a 1-2 count. He's going to swing at that borderline pitch, so I'm going to try to expand the strike zone right here.
Rung him up. Strike three. Count that one as K.
He gets the strikeout with the sinker ball. The ball's moving, sinking out of the zone. The hitter swinging right over the top of it.
And it's Adrian Gonzalez now with one away.
Well, Adrian Gonzalez was the #1 overall pick in the Major League Draft in 2000. The draft can be a hit or miss a lot of times, but he sure has lived up to the billing in a big way. Can't complain about that choice.
I'll tell you about the high pick, Adrian Gonzalez, who was the Marlins who had him in the draft. Wrist injury, though, kind of scared him off, and they moved him, John.
Yeah, and you know, you look at the hitters who have been taken first overall in the last decade or so in the draft, the very high success rate compared to the pitchers. Scouts are getting a better idea of how to identify talented players.
And they turn the double play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Let's look at the Kansas City bats. We will when we come back. Well, let's take a look at our starting pitcher for Los Angeles. Well, Steve, what's in store for these Kansas City hitters today?
Well, against a lineup like this, even though you've got a good right-hander on the mound, he's got a
hit in the air to center field. No problem with that one. Take a moment here to look at the Royals lineup. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, it might not happen immediately, but Mike Moustakas is a guy that has unlimited power potential, but just like every young player, he has to figure out a way to make more contact. Strikeout rate's going to drop, and when it does, the power numbers are going to go up, and you're going to see the real potential that this kid possesses.
Now we got a moment to look at how the Dodgers are going to shape up defensively. And scouting those fielders, John.
Well, Chase Utley was brought in here for his bat. He made the major leagues as a hitter. He had to work really hard to become a very, very good second baseman. When he first came up, he was a defensive liability. Now he's one of the stalwarts in the middle infield.
That pitch is taken for a strike by Gordon.
You know, guys, looking back to last season, the Royals cut their payroll in half. You thought, how can they be better this year than they've been previously? But they did.
Swing and a hot shot. And that'll put Gordon on first base. Kind of, well, not funny, certainly if you're with the Royals, but Alex Rodriguez in New York nearly made the entire Royals payroll.
Well, you know, the story in Kansas City has to be we have great young players we're going to develop, and we've got payroll flexibility to add veterans when we're ready.
It's going to be Kane now. 1 for 9 career batter off the Dodgers. It's fouled off. That one gets through for a base hit.
He gets a letter high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch is up there.
You throw it over the plate like that, it's going to cost you.
So with one down, here's Eric Hosmer.
Well, last season, Eric Hosmer was an early call-up, making his way to the bigs in May. A bit of a surprise call-up, but he left his mark early with his big bat.
And Gordon comes in to score. And the throw, he scores. He beats him to the plate. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. And for Hosmer with that big bat, there were 19 home runs. Pretty good for a rookie production.
Boy, they didn't ease him into the lineup either. I mean, he got slotted in batting third or fourth most of the season. You've got to love this kid's future.
RBI opportunity, Kendry Morales. What we're seeing here is just a great push. They've been able to jump out in front here in this ball game. You love to get the other team down early. Swings. Oh, he got that one high in the air. Straight away center field. He heads. Oh, Hosmer trying for third.
Now batting for the Kansas City Royals, third base, number 8.
Mike will get the RBI chance. On at third is Hosmer. Swinging a drive, deep left center. Crawford's there. And that's going to do it in this half inning. And it didn't take long. Our first 2 runs. First inning, trouble coming. The Royals are in front 2-0.